fine. And ask her to manoeuvre and walk around. She's not a happy girl, but that's okay. She doesn't have to be. She's just got to do what I'm asking and not be carrying on. Come on. Come on. So basically, she started out having an attitude again today. Come on. Yep. Come on. Hook. Hook on. Hook on. Hook. Hook. Hook on. She's given me some grief. I've got a new sounding whip, so that's actually helping. There's a longer thing happening here. Does this seem better? I think because you can hear it whooshing. And come in. Come in. Come in. Oh, that was already on. Come in. Come on, Ellie. So basically, I've got Ellie again. She's completely not listening. She's being silly. Ah! Don't do that. Get your foot back. Back off there. Back. Back. On that. Don't get on there. Come here. Turn. Turn. So she's still got a bit of an attitude today. But it's not as bad as what it was yesterday, I don't think. But we'll soon see. Come on. So I've got her ready to go. Move along. And ask her to move a bit quicker. And turn. Turn. Good girl. Nice listening. And turn. 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 Turn in. I just want to see how she tracks when she walk on. No, not around. Go around it. Don't go on it. Go around it. Just want to see something. Watching her hip. Just wanting to make absolutely sure that there's nothing going on there. Good girl. Looks like she's dipping a little bit in the hip. Maybe. No, it might be. Check and see if it changes when it's this side. No, still, now it looks like it's not moving on the other side, but it is. Okay, good girl. Come in. Come in. Good girl. So, yep. Turn and face. I'm going to attempt to get on and see what happens. Hopefully there will be no drama like yesterday. Hopefully she's just going to let me. If she carries on, we'll go to the block. And she's going to carry on. Up. Stop that. I'm going to ask her to stand still. She can throw herself around as much as she likes. Yeah, don't kick that. Don't start that. This isn't too tight. There's nothing going on there. So this is what she's carrying on with. So now I'm going to bring the block up like I did yesterday. I'm going to say there's the block. We're going to listen to the block. But she understands full well what she's up to. Stand. Good girl. Relax. Drop your head. Relax. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to hop on and get her to relax again. I'm going to ask her to walk off from there. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. We're still having an issue with her letting me get on from the ground though, which isn't good. And also getting off is a bit of an issue as well. She's throwing a tantrum while I'm getting down. So whether or not there's something going on, maybe a little bit sore. I'm going to see if she'll allow me to get on the ground. She's going to let, so that's good. And relax. Good girl. So she's giving me some giving me a bit better response than yesterday. She's still carrying on a little bit. And she's still getting her tail up a little. There might be a reason for that. She doesn't feel unsound at all. She feels fine. But that doesn't mean there couldn't be something else bothering her. So, and she's waiting patiently for me to hop off again. So I'm going to get her to go around here. Walk on. Nice and good. Nice and good. Good girl. And get her to go alongside the block without going over the top of the block. And walk. There we go. I'm going to use the block to get down. Hopefully that's going to be alright. Yep, that's okay. Alright. So I've got a little bit of a inkling about something happening under here. So I've checked her on the top line and stuff. But she's all right with me touching underneath, so I don't think it's that. But I do think there's definitely a psychological element to this. Girl. Yeah. Good girl. No. As soon as I start touching this bridle and going back into a holding position, this is where she starts to crack. So I'm going to go back to the block again. And the reason I'm using the block is because this is what I used the other day to get her to stand still for me. Good. And she's fine like this. So what is the issue? What's the problem? between the ground and there. The block is fine. She's happy with the block. So there's an issue between the ground and there. What it could even be is that she's possibly being pulled too hard from down here. It might be too hard for her, and that might hurt. See, she's happy, so she might be a bit sore if I pull that direction. So if I'm up here, obviously there's a lot less pressure on her to, and it's not that she won't be able to do this, it's that she's probably, she doesn't feel like she's tender though when I'm on her at all. It could be because she's in season, she might be a little weird about things. Sometimes that happens with them. So just to show that she will allow me to get on. She moved though, not happy with that. Relax, drop, and relax. So all this has really started up since the dentist. Better today than yesterday. Yesterday, she was an absolute pork chop to get on. I don't feel confident either today. I still feel a bit apprehensive about her. And I'm watching her ears, I'm watching and I'm feeling her body, watching her body language. And she doesn't seem to be very worried about me being on her at all. She's just a good girl. Okay. No. And I've got her out of that behaviour because she was about to go over the top of that tube to stand too close to that. So I'm asking her to go, walk. I'm asking her to go close enough where I can actually get off, but not too close where she's going to carry on. And walk. And walk. Good. And I want her to understand that when I get to this point here, it's a release. So there's no need to carry on like a pork chop when we're at the block. The block is a release. Only if you don't go over the top of it. So this is where we're trying to get her to listen about that. We're going to try again. And she's getting fed up with me getting up and over, and up and over, and up and over. I want her to understand that it's okay for me to be on this block. She's a bit more calmer about it now. So I'm taking on her back without an issue there. Didn't try to step backwards or anything. Good girl. Good girl. We're going to go back off. And there you go. You can have a look and I say, good girl. Let's remove the block. Not too far away, but far enough away. And see what happens. And she does again. The same behaviour comes back. The behaviour comes back. And the behaviour is here. It's not there when we have the mounting block. So that tells me all that work I did with the mounting block, I think she's mistaken that that's how I've got to get on from now on. And it makes sense for her because it's a lot less pressure than they're getting on a different way. As you can see, no problem when I get on the mounting block. She moved off a second, but it's not really bothering her. And I jump down, not really bothering her. So, back. Not that much of a difference in height, but she's fine with that. So what happens when I remove it again? Let's try again. As soon as I start, she has an attitude. Now that's better. There we go. And we did it without the mounting block. So this is just going back to basics and starting again. Good girl. Good job. What we don't want to teach her though is that as soon as we get on, we're going to get off every time. We want her to have a bit of a walk and we do a release. We'll release right next to the block. And she knows where to stand. Good girl. And drop. Good girl. So she's just anxious about me getting onto the ground. But she's happy with the block getting off. So that's an interesting thing. For me, that's interesting. I'm going to go this side and see what she does. Block on this side. Because of course what we do on one side, we must do on the other. Not an issue with the block on this side. Except she is walking off from the block. I don't want her to walk off. I want her to stay where I've asked her to be. And walk. And down. I missed the block, but that's okay. Now I'm going to put the block in the front of her, and we'll see how she behaves this time. Good girl. And this is why I think it's behavioural, and purely behavioural, because this time she's allowing me to get on without a drama. So it's just letting her know this is just not going to work for you. We worked an hour and a half because of that yesterday. We're not going to do it today. Yeah. I just want her to slowly go around. Then I'm going to go wall, walk, and stop. A little bit further up. Here, actually we're going to turn again. And we're going to wall. Wall. Good. I want her to stand still for me. Drop. I want her to relax her head while I jump down. And there we go. So that's much better. So while we're on a good note like this, I'm going to say to her, you've done very well. We'll go for a walk now. And let her wander for a bit. Up. Get her to walk for a minute. Just want to see her reaction to me when I've walked her off, and then I bring her back and I get back on. Just want to make sure she's not thinking she can just do whatever she wants. So I didn't ask you to come this way. Go right round, thank you. Right round. Thank you. Good girl. I am more comfortable in the round yard with her when she's misbehaving than I am with her anywhere else, which is probably not a good thing. I should be able to deal with it wherever I am. Come on, turn in. Good job. This time I'm going to stop her here. Stay. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Stay there. And hopefully she'll stand for me. I'm going to try getting on now without being in the vicinity of the block, and we will see how she goes, if she'll listen or not. And if she listens, then we're going to end the lesson today on a good note. Girl. If she carries on, we'll bring the block back over and we'll go again. I'll give it a chance to stand up. So. Right. So we're going to move her. So she's going to walk now. We're going to go again. This time, then apply more pressure. I can't make her do too much in here because it is slippery and wet. Like, whoa. Slowly. Walk. Turn around. Come back. We're going to do again the block. First. Come on. So she's stopping where I've asked her to stop. Let's see what she does when I ask her to come up to the block. So I'm going to give her one more chance to do it without the block. If not, we'll move forwards towards the block And we'll work with that again. Stop and cease. Relax. Drop. 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 Up. 7. I'm going to let her stand. It's me there. Now I'm going to get up. Now I'm going to ask her to whoa. Don't want her to move. Just want her to stand. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Now I'm going to get back down. I'm going to let him stay there for a minute. Okay, we're going to stand for a minute. And I'm going to do it again. And we're going to watch what she does. Is she going to play up? Up. Don't. So I'm not going to remove my foot right now because she's just giving me a really bad behaviour. Switching and coming towards me. I'm going to get back on. And make sure she's standing still. She just did a munch then and a lick and chew. So she's understanding what I'm asking. And I'm going to get her to just walk around a little bit. And walk. And I'm going to dismount on the ground when she drops her head down. Drop your head. Drop your head. Good girl. There. Alright. Now, when I put my foot back again towards her, what's she going to do? She's going to carry on. Let's hope not. Up. She's getting fed up. And I'm getting fed up. Stand. You're going to stand. Stand. Okay. We're going to stand. We're not going to move. We're going to stand. We're just going to stand for a moment. So all that stuff that happened yesterday, she's still got in her mind, to a degree, that she can behave like that. And I'm going to stay like this in a half-mounted pose for a moment. Reason being, want her to understand when she stands nice and still and waits quietly, then I dismount. Good. Just because I've dismounted doesn't mean I'm not going to get back on. You're out and you need to get on and off and on and off and on and off. That's what you've got to do. So she's got to stand still for me. She's getting it now. She's picking it up now. Standing. Standing. Back. 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 And until she releases and goes back. Back. There we go. So that's good. So either side now she's allowed me to get on. And if I have to keep doing this every day for 10 minutes or so, then that's what I do. But now that she's done this and she's been quiet about it and good, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to half hang over. And when she settles, she can smell and see what she wants to do. When she settles and drops her head down and relaxes, that's when I will hop off. And there we go. So, very good. And this side she's always worse on, so I'm going to try one more time without this in the way. This goes out now, we don't need it. And we're going to go one more time on the side that she doesn't like, just to be certain we're not fluking it. She's actually going to listen, and we're not going to use anything but our body. You can see there, she's just got her pickles in a nut, knickers in a knot. Ordinarily, I would wait until she's not pulling her face, and when she's standing perfectly still. Doesn't want to listen. And wool. And wool. Wool. And drop. Drop. So that wasn't too bad. And again, as I get off and dismount, we'll wait till she see how she put her head down by herself then? She let me, she's listening now. So she's done well. I need water. That's about all I'm going to be able to do today. I'm dead from this. It's extremely hot out here. We're going to try one more and watch the difference. Good. Good girl. Drop. So I'm not getting off till she drops. Once she's dropped, then I release. That's it. She's done well. So we're going to let her go. And I'm very happy with that. She gets the time out now, which is good. Good girl. Much better than the hour and 45 minutes it took to get on yesterday. Still took a while, but much better. So I'm pleased with her response today. I think she's done well. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Thanks a lot for coming on. I don't know who it was, but thank you. Okay, bye.